Hi world, Martin here, Only Van's Guru channel. Thanks for all the comments from Thursday's upload about my journey, or the start of my journey with the Universal Credit. I appreciate all the comments from both sides of the camp on how people feel, but this is my journey. For some of you, no, I'm not going to take the piss, all right? I've spent a life of service working within the NHS, and before that helping people reach their potential, and this is just how I am. So today, to get over the pains that I've had recently, I'm down by the river and I'm going to do 15 minutes in the water, and I brought some friends with me so that I stay in that water. It's a glorious day, so enjoy the rest of the video. Feel free to comment on your lifestyle choices. It's gorgeous. Let's go and get this done. To try this spot because it looks deep, so we'll give it a go. There will be a dog in the video. Let's go. Oh. I couldn't not. What a fab swim that was. 20 minutes. I did 20 minutes. And until you do cold water therapy, you won't get it. You just won't get it. But you feel so alive afterwards. And and I am shivering a bit, which is something I want. So the shivering induces your immune system to work better. Right, anyway, nurturing our physical vessels. So welcome to my weekly space, my mindful space. Oh, I've got a duck swimming down the river. Let me just turn the camera around. All right, so there's a ducky there. Another one's just flown past. And about 5 minutes ago, which I didn't get on camera and I'm gutted, a crane flew past right in front. It was just huge. At first I thought, oh my lord, that's a buzzard, but it was even bigger. Right. Right, here we go. Okay, so as we settle into this week, let's turn our gentle awareness towards the ground we stand on, our physical bodies. Often in meditation practice, we focus on the breath, the emotions, or thoughts. But today, let's honor the incredible vessels that carry us through life's journey. And our bodies are just amazing. You think about the 8 billion souls on the planet, how unique you are. And yeah, you might not be as fit or as healthy as the next person, but you're unique in your own right. Our physical well-being is deeply connected with our mental and emotional states, and that's borne out by how I felt lately. The moments where physically I can't do what I used to do, and I've had a blessed and active life. The martial arts all my life. I push my body to the limits in everything I do, and yeah, maybe it's catching up with me. Maybe I'm just, destined to have this limb pain now. But I'm blessed to be sentient and aware that I still have this, that I can still get out and enjoy these incredible moments. So when we nourish our bodies, we support a more stable mind and more resilient spirit. This week, the theme isn't about striving for perfection. Lord knows I can't do that. Or embarking on drastic fitness regimes, which I kind of do compared to, I suppose, run-of-the-mill people. Insert video of what I've done today. But it's rather about exploring how we can make small, kind, and sustainable tweaks that honour our physical selves. Think of these as gentle nudges rather than demanding shoves. Because I see people running who are, generally really overweight, and they're out there. We get people coming to the gym and they are welcome in. You do not have to, you come to the gym to make change, not to be perfect. All right. So it might simply be choosing water over another drink, taking a few extra steps during a lunch break, taking the steps rather than the lift, mindfully stretching upon waking, or paying closer attention to your body's hunger and fullness cues during meals. These aren't about achieving peak physical performance overnight, but about building a kinder, more conscious relationship with our bodies, one small choice at a time. So I don't beat myself up anymore if I do come off my carnivore lifestyle. I'm not religious or fanatical about it. So I will eat chocolate when I want, and I'll bloody enjoy it. And ow, see my back, ow. So that's what I'm like. If I move sometimes without being mindful, it hurts, and it's a wake-up call to why I'm no longer a paramedic. Or I'm just gonna it twinges at times, right? So, where was I? Incorporating mindful movement or conscious eating isn't another item on a to-do list. It's an extension of our meditation practice. It's about being present with the sensation of our feet on the earth, the feel of water quenching our thirst, or the taste and texture of nourishing food. It's about listening to the subtle signals of our bodies that they send to us. And for that, this is what I wear on my feet. I don't know if you got that. I'm into the barefoot shoe stuff. I have Seguro shoes, because they're really cheap, but they're great. And I have 5 sets. And I digress. Someone said, why do you need 5 sets if they're so good? Well, I have these as my favourite walkie ones. I have the beach ones for going in the water. I have some hiking ones, so they support my ankles. I got some fluffy winter ones as well. And why do I like them? When you're walking, you feel the ground. They grip more, but they really helped with my plantar fasciitis. Oh my God, it's just the colours. Look at the colours. Look at the colours up there. It's just wonderful. Today is absolutely beautiful. But I'm digressing again, aren't I? Let's get back into the newsletter. All right. And speaking of my journey, which I was, let's talk about those moments when we inevitably stray from our intentions. It's be kind to yourself. I had a massive bar of chocolate last night and it will kick me out of ketosis, but I will fast tonight and over tomorrow. Perhaps that planned walk didn't happen, or the healthy snack was swapped for something less nutritious. This is where our mindful practice truly shines, right? Not in judgment, but in awareness and compassion. That's what I'm trying to get across. When you notice you veered off course, simply observe it without laying on the criticism of guilt. Acknowledge it, perhaps with a gentle smile, and with kindness. Choose to return to your path the next moment. The power lies not in never falling, but in the gentle act of getting back up. Every moment is a fresh opportunity to choose again, free from the weight of the past mistakes. Let's approach our let's approach our physical health with the same acceptance and not judgment we cultivate on our meditation cushions. Celebrate the small steps, truly. Be present for the process and offer yourself boundless kindness when the path gets wobbly. May this week be one of gentle movement, mindful nourishment, and profound self-compassion as you tend to the beautiful home that is your body. And it is about that. Right? You're allowed to stray. Life's not perfect. You're not perfect. No one's perfect. So enjoy those moments. I'm on a quest to do these physical goals because my goal over the last few years was to do an ultramarathon. I can't do that. It just hurts too much. So what else could I do? I want this planche. I don't want this muscle up. And I may never attain them, but it will stop me going backwards as a 61-year-old. So find don't make excuse. Don't look for an excuse. We can all do that. I could say, oh, well, I can't run anymore, so I'm not going to bother. So I can't run anymore, so I'll do treadmill. I'll get in the water and more ducks. Orange sauce. So have a great week. I could do the 3 tips. I put my phone down. Where's I put my phone down? Right, let's get on with it. Don't fall in the water, Mark. So, ending up, 3 harmonious tips for navigating temptation with positivity. 1, pause and breathe. When faced with a tempting choice that doesn't align with your goals, simply pause. Take 3 deep, mindful breaths. This simple act creates space between the urge and your reaction, allowing you to choose consciously rather than react automatically. And I've spoken about this before. I got this off the guy, Chris Evans, who runs Virgin Breakfast. And yeah, anyway, anyone in the UK knows him. And it's a thing that he spoke to someone about called urge surfing. So when you get that urge, if you're trying to be good, set your stopwatch for an hour and don't do it for an hour. We can all do something for an hour, i.e. not having that cigarette, not having that chocolate. And by the end of the hour, you'd have probably forgotten. So that's urge surfing. 2, connect with your why. Briefly bring to mind why you set your health goal in the first place. Connect with the feeling of well-being, energy, self-respect that aligns with your path. This positive reminder can gently guide your decision. Just having a moment. The birds, the water. And 3, choose mindfully, not perfectly. I think that's where I failed in the past. Sorry, God, insects on me and people walking past. Right. 3, choose mindfully, not perfectly. If you choose to indulge in the temptation, do so mindfully. Pay attention to the experience without guilt. Savor it and then gently return to your planned healthy habits in the next moment or meal. It's about progress, not perfection. So have a lovely week, everyone. Truly. Thanks for being part of my journey. Hopefully you pick up tips along the way in leading a more mindful life. I'm going to keep you updated on where I stand. I think 2 weeks' time, I've got another interview with the Job Centre Universal Credit, and this one is about my health. Again, some of you will go get a job. Yeah, if I could, I would. But my physical health, you see the the positive side. And I've been judgmental in the past before I became mindful. I will do what I can. Have a lovely week. Make the most of this. Isn't it gorgeous? And as always, I will see you next Thursday.